Good evening, everybody.
Evening.
That makes a difference from saying morning. Anyway, good evening, everybody. Oh, sorry, it's gone a bit schooly now, hasn't it? Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Mrs. T.
Good evening, teachers. Good evening, all. Anyway, we're away from that little side note of good evenings.
Good evening.
Good evening. Happy
Evening.
Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I don't think what day of the week it was then. Happy Tuesday. And today's track sees us back in the UK.
Good old Blighty.
Good old Blighty. Sorry, I think we were bouncing about a bit then. Yeah, away from the Florida heat and sun.
Although to be fair, it's not the Florida heat or sun, but considering the middle of October it's 14 degrees at the moment, which isn't bad.
No, and it is sunny as well. But we are off this evening back to our home park of
Dun dun dun.
Alton Towers. Sorry, that's Alton Towers in case you didn't hear me. We are going for Scarefest.
Without the scares.
Without the scares. It is 10 to 5. Park is open until 9 o'clock tonight. So we will have, I don't know, 4 hours there. We will not be doing any of the mazes. As you know, if you watched our SeaWorld Howlow screen video, I do not do mazes or scare houses.
And it's not much fun doing them by myself either.
No, so there will be no mazes tonight. We will be soaking up the general Scarefest atmosphere and seeing what else there is to do if you don't like the mazes at Scarefest.
So if you're going to Scarefest and you don't want to be scared, this is the video for you.
Yeah, this is the video for you. Scarefest without the scares. So, we will catch up with you in about 20 minutes. And we'll see you then.
Don't go yet. Bye.
Hello again.
Oh, hold on, we're both speaking at the same time then. Hello again.
Hello again.
Hello again. So we're here at Alton Towers and we're doing one of the Scarefests without the scares. Without the scares, unless of course you count the cost of any food we have as a big scare. Anyway, we just arrived on the monorail, so that's the first ride done and counted, and obviously they set up all themed Halloween stuff, which actually is quite good, isn't it? Again, you know, always surprised when Towers get something right, but it's quite good. So anyway, coffee time first, and then we're going to wander around.
car's that, Mr. Taylor? What
It
hybrid of cars are we?
was once a Ford Granada.
A Ford Granada, and you know that because?
Headlights, typical 80s Ford.
And Granada?
Granadas, because I recognise it. You know, that's the type of car it is. Unless somebody wants to tell
There you
me
go.
it's based on the Hearst version of whatever it was called.
Ford Granada. Let us know if you think it's not a Ford Granada. This is the shows that are on when you visit Alton Towers. Unfortunately, we've missed a vintage Halloween. There will be no vintage Halloween for us.
Vintage Halloween. But we have got the Alton Ancestors.
We've got the Alton Ancestors at 6 o'clock. We've got Phil's Dance Party, 7:15. And the Sin Binny Motel at 6:30 or 8:15. So we might go and get a little snack at and maybe watch Alton Ancestors in 10 minutes.
Sounds good for the snack at.
On your McFilm face.
Yeah.
So it's the same kind of things now that they have year on in, year on out.
Same kind of things.
Marshmallow pit for Toasty. Yeah, although we didn't see Oktoberfest this year, so we can't definitively say.
But it does look like last year.
But it does look like last year's. So we've got the marshmallows for toasting. We've got some kind of themed food. Horrific hot dogs, oozing cheese dogs, vegan vampires, and chili challenge at the ever famous extortionate prices. Phil's Grill. And we're loving the witty puns on Halloween. My favourite is the Deary Me. It's staggering.
Yeah, it does
It's
smell
very
nice.
fawny.
Bar humbugs in one.
Yeah. Prices ranging between £7.50 and £8 for a burger. And you thought Florida prices were expensive. You got the churro stand.
Cinnamon ones.
Always disappointing though.
Yeah.
The churros. Always
French fries.
disappointing. The birds are hovering. It is a scene from Alfred Hitchcock's. Feel like Tippy Hedren. Freaky fries. And the bar.
Oozy boozy this time.
Oozy Boozy, which is the same one that was here for Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Same one that was here for Christmas.
It's good.
They're getting their money's worth out of things. So yeah, that's your lot, and then they're sitting on the lawn. Which, I mean, let's hope it doesn't rain because the grass already looks like it's had its time, doesn't it?
Of course.
And there they are, meandering about.
What do you think a group of ghosts are called?
A ghoul of
Ghoul of
ghosts. I don't think they're quite in character, are they?
Not yet, no. Well, it could just be kind of like really can't be bothered ghosts.
Yeah.
I suppose not all ghosts can be ghostly all the time, can they?
No. I'm just having a look on the app at the wait times. It's Tuesday evening, it's 5 to 6. It is half term for some schools, but it's not half term for schools in this area in Staffordshire. So at the minute, Nemesis has got a 5-minute queue. 13 is 15 minutes. Wicker Man is only 20 minutes. Only 20 minutes. Let me see what else there is. Well, we'll just talk over Rihanna. Oblivion is 25, which is shockingly long for Oblivion, I think. Rita 30 minutes, Smiler is 50 minutes, so that's really low wait times if you want to do rides.
What about Spinball?
Spinball is 25 minutes. And in terms of family rides, mostly 0 minutes for everything, which is great if you're coming to ride rides.
Well, I thought they were alright. I'm obviously no great dancer myself, but they look good. They're on for about 10-15 minutes. I didn't stop. The only bits, the bits that I didn't like were just the entry and exits. They didn't keep the character, especially at the end when they were just started chatting to the people in the crowd. However, other than that, I enjoyed it. What about you?
I was a bit underwhelmed. Maybe it's because we've recently been to Disney.
Maybe.
There was no story.
Yeah,
I like a story. The dancing was good.
Yeah.
I think that some of the performers, I think that some of you tried much harder than others.
Yes, I was right there.
And I was drawn to a couple in particular, not in a good way. Anyway, this is where one of the scare mazes is, inside the ruins. This is the attic, and I think from memory, I have done this one before, didn't like it, and from memory you go through the conservatory, which is there. Yeah, not a mega fan of the attic. There are no actors. Just atmospheric lights. to concentrate on where I'm walking for a minute, so this might get a bit wobbly.
It's a bit dark on some of these steps.
Yeah. And trying not to continually look up because there are, what are them safety bumper things called? Covering the wires. You, is it sneaking up behind me?
Evening chimes playing, or the long grey town it peals. Don't you hear the death hound baying at your heels? Where is there on earth or burrow, where a cover left for you? A year, a week, perhaps and someone who is not.
Check again. No!
Scary.
It was scary, just there was a bloke and he wasn't an Alton Towers worker, he was just a guest, but he got a full-on werewolf mask on. It really freaks me out. Masks really freak me out. I made James go first.
Well, this looks quite time walking now. Now it's stopped flashing.
Yeah. Watching out for the steps again. James is gonna sneeze. So I'm kind of, with this, I'm kind of half torn in that it's really, really beautiful and they're playing some really music that's kind of like Haunted Mansion, Twilight Zone, Tower of Terror kind of vibe. So I'm half torn between, is it really beautiful or is it absolutely terrifying? And I think it's on a knife edge, it could go either way. If you put actors in here, it would definitely be absolutely bloody terrifying.
Well, the actors would be awesome. Hold on.
That doesn't even look real. It looks like I've superimposed it against something with how it is. I promise you it is absolutely real.
There's something over! Okay, let's go!
It's alive!
It really is!
Walking down towards what used to be Jewel.
What's it called today?
I don't know, it's now repossessed.
Repossessed property or
Repossessed
property
property repossessed.
That's the one.
So, what will it be next season? Will it be back to a traditional haunted house? Will it be something completely different? We'll find out soon. There we go. Property repossessed. Strictly no unwanted visitors due to the unnatural displays in the area.
What's the number?
Who's rang that number? I reckon there's a lot of people have rung that number. Mr. Taylor's about to ring it.
Right, so we are about to call in the number.
This is a formal notice that this property has been repossessed. Due to unexplained circumstances, it is deemed no longer safe for occupancy. We are aware of reports stating otherworldly apparitions, blood-curdling screams, and supernatural sightings inside. But despite these persistent rumors, we seek to make the following clear. There is absolutely nobody living in this house.
Sorry, mailbox full. Please try again later. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
There you go. That's the message you get when you dial the number. The zombie still, I can't really say lives because zombies don't live, do they? But he's still surviving there. Lots of signs around it that say property repossessed. Warning, don't look inside. Oh, we're gonna have to press the button. Button doesn't work. Oh, the peepholes. I thought they were buttons. Go on, Jay.
Peep inside.
Don't think we can we zoom? There we go. Don't know if it focuses. So we unfortunately did not get that on video. I just peeked through one of the peepholes and absolutely scared myself to death. So much so that I jumped out on a person who was just passing by.
They're all the same one.
But yeah, we didn't get that on video. I won't be repeating that. So we've just left Alton Towers for the night. James is eating, no surprise there. And we've just left through the exit entrance that's for hotel guests by Galactica. But anybody can exit through that entrance. You just can't enter through it unless you're a hotel guest. So I'll just flip the camera around a minute and show you where it is. So that's entrance there. And if you're up this end before, well, when the park closes, or you want to go home or whatever, it makes much more sense to leave the park there than to walk back down and get the monorail to come effectively the same way back. It's a really short walk to the car parks. It is well lit. It's a nice little path. It's the same path that you would initially take if you were walking to the theme parks. So yeah, little top tip: if you've had enough, you want to leave,
And
and
you
you buy Galactica or Nemesis or even Runaway Mine Train, use that exit. James, what was your best bit about tonight? What was your favourite thing?
Apart from eating,
Apart from eating, obviously.
the gardens for me tonight.
The Lost Whispering Souls?
Yeah, because we didn't do the mazes or anything, did we? But
Nope.
that was nicely themed, nicely lit, and atmospheric. Can't even say.
Yeah.
Good atmosphere.
Just little, if anybody from Alton Towers is watching, listening, knows anybody from Alton Towers, if you want to put scare zones in, that would be the absolute ideal zone, would it not?
Oh, the gardens.
Yeah,
would be
do you
great.
not agree? Scare
Yeah.
zone in the gardens. Oh my god, that would be peak.
It'd be
Immense.
good if basically you allowed a no scare zone exit for people who didn't want it, but
Yeah,
that would be
but yeah,
very good.
That would be immense. I just like theme parks in the dark. There's something magical.
Look out for the next series of theme parks
Theme
in the
parks
dark.
in the dark. It's just something magical about any theme park at night with the lights, and you can see the lights behind me. They're just on the path, but there's just something magical about it. I just love being in theme parks at night.
Except for when all of a sudden they all blank out and you hear the
Yeah.
noise behind you,
Yeah,
and then there's a man running at you in a scream mask.
yeah, okay. You've lost the magic now. So yeah, things to do at Alton Towers Scarefest that don't involve mazes. Shows,
Yeah,
mixed, but something to do.
yeah.
Um,
Obviously the rides.
rides, whether in the day or at night, in the dark, completely
Yeah.
different experience in the dark.
Yeah.
Eat, trick or treat if you're well, if you're not, even if you're not a child, if you want to just trick or treat, with the Haribo trick or treat thing.
Yeah.
Anything else? Oh,
The
the
gardens.
gardens, absolutely must do. The gardens are a must do. Anything else we can think of?
No, I don't
Just
think
soak
so.
in the general atmosphere.
Yeah. Now, obviously, if you're a Merlin pass holder or you've got any discounts, the discounts don't apply at the independent stores.
No.
So it's always good, try and help them out if you can. But don't forget, if you've got your pass, then you go probably better going to a normal restaurant, cafe, etc. So you can get your discounts because you don't get the discount on the stores.
No. Good top tip. We like a top tip.
There you go, a top tip.
Top tip from Mr. Taylor. Mr.
Yes.
Taylor's top tips.
Yes, Mr. Taylor's top tips.
Anyway, today's been very quiet
Yeah.
from what we've seen. Don't know what it was like in the day, but definitely tonight, very, very quiet.
There's a nice level of people, there's enough people around
Yeah,
for it not to be just deserted and no one was interested, i.e. the staff weren't just milling around, but it wasn't packed at all, was it?
yeah, really short wait times on the rides.
Yep.
Not crowded, didn't feel crowded. I've been at Scarefest before now and it's just horrible. So yeah, if you're looking to come, maybe try, if you're local, come in an evening when the park's open till 9.
Yeah.
If you're not, then maybe try a half-term day when Staffordshire schools are still in.
Yeah, which is like now.
Yeah. But that's it from us for today. We're off home,
Yeah.
and that I think will conclude our Halloween
Happy Halloween.
scariness. So happy Halloween, everyone!
I can't wave, I've got my hands full of drink.